Air signs, hello there, welcome back to your collective reading. So this is going to be a general reading. It'll be love, finances, career, whatever it is that wants to come through. Family, let's just see where it takes us. I am being thrown about energetically. I keep getting taken back to Mercury retrograde, which was third week in November, right the way up until about the second-ish week in December. I'm also having Mars retrograde being highlighted to me as well. Just putting it out there, my words are going. Great sign, it means spirit's coming in really strongly. We now have the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. Oh, I was getting inhaler vibes coming into the reading. You may have forgotten to pick up your next inhaler, or you've not been using it enough. You know you should be using it more and you're trying to avoid it. Not quite sure on where that fits, and I'm getting the logistics of it. The logistics are not making sense. I did decide to do an elements reading. Just helps me reconnect with you guys again, get the readings up and running, and then when the energy starts coming in more, I will then start splitting it up into individual readings again. The spread is different. It's telling me to go a different way with this as well. They're saying fan. So I am causing. Somebody's causing you to get flushed here, or there's a tension being put onto you and you're not keen on it. There's a needing to cool yourself down. They're saying fan with the cards. I didn't do this with the other two readings. There's an embarrassed vibe, and it then makes you quite serious, and it can be an energy of coming across quite harsh when it's not really within the right setting. Let's see where it takes us. What's the energy coming into the air signs reading, please, Spirit? What have you got for me? Chariot card in reverse. That can be linked to your car. Can also be linked to not wanting to go away, or an opportunity is, I feel, is going to be taken off you. You may be trying too hard to steam forward, I'm hearing, to get forward, but you're not quite getting there. That can be down to Mars retrograde. That started around about the 6th of December. But what I'm getting here as well is the red that's around the head there, as if being flushed. Somebody is embarrassed here, maybe not wanting to go to particular social settings, possibly unwanted attention. We'll see where that takes us. So that's the energy, your energy coming into the reading. Let's see what other cards come through. So the rest of the cards that are here, this is the energy of people, events, energy that is already in at the moment or wants to come in predictively moving forward. We're then going to have a look at where spirit is trying to get you to. So why are they trying to nudge you forward? What is it, or which place is it that they're trying to get you to? And then finishing up with, why is it that you're not getting there? So what's the energy that you're in or that you're around that's blocking you? And we'll get timescales as well. What can you give me, please, Spirit, for the air signs of people, events, energy that's in or wants to come into the reading? 5 of Wands energy. That's linked to Leo. That's linked to the sun. But with it being in reverse, Leo opposes Aquarius. So I feel that's got something to do maybe with some of the Aquarius energy. Doesn't just have to be. What else have we got, please, Spirit? We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Sun. We've got the 2 of Cups. Nice. We have the King of Cups that's in reverse. And we've got the Moon here. So that is representing a full moon, which is going to be, I'd say it's around about the 13th of January. It'll be the full moon in Cancer. But it can be the energy that we're in at the moment, even though it's not new moon energy. Where is spirit trying to get you to at the moment? 8 of Cups. There's something about respite here. Illnesses that are being, or ailments that are being ignored. An inability to be able to keep up, and this is what that Chariot in reverse is. 8 of Cups in reverse. So that's where spirit's trying to get you to. And the last one is, what is it that is blocking you? Judgment card. not learning your lessons. Remember, just take the messages that you feel fit, leave the rest. It's not a personal reading, so it's not all going to fit for you, but there is strong significance here around Mercury retrograde. Spirit did say learning your lessons, plural. I feel you've interpreted something slightly wrong, maybe during Mercury retrograde, and it's ballsing things up for you at this moment. What have we got in this Five of Wands, please, Spirit? What can you give me? Ace of Wands, and yeah, there we go. So there's an avoidance here of a triggering, maybe a social setting, maybe something to do with the team building, work, sport, and there's an avoidance of it in case there's a triggering. It's a new opportunity that's come in, so it may be something that you've not long been introduced to or welcome to, but you can see that there may be potential or have the potential for hiccups. I'm getting. I did read that as the Five of Swords, with it being in reverse, because Leo, that may be for a Libra. This part may be for a Libra. Leo is opposing Aquarius. And we've gone and got the same card out here, the Five of Swords, but here it's in the upright. I feel you're being welcomed towards somewhere, but there's a possibility of someone being a little bit snide. It's bothering you, but there's quite a forced energy of you not being fully understood. Spirit is driving me towards driving me. Significance around a car here or having to go somewhere. Spirit is guiding me towards the two angels that are at the top. This Ace of Cups can be a restoring of happiness between a couple, can be a couple that have just met each other, can be an apology. I feel though there's an extra person that comes in on it, because there's more people that are showing on this card. You may go out as a couple and something becomes really awkward, and then it's every man for himself. What can you give me on the Sun card, please, Spirit, for the air signs? What have you got for me? There's that drinking again. Three of Cups. I want to take another card on that. And the Six of Cups. What have you got for me on this Two of Cups energy? That's here as well. Wheel of Fortune. And Five of Pentacles. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse can be gambling. And it's leaving depleted. A depleted energy. This Sun card can be a realisation. Happy, joy. And there's a celebration here as well. So it can be a birthday, it can even be Christmas. But there's been a kind gesture that's being given. Maybe towards this couple that's here. Now this Wheel of Fortune, it can also be about going away. There's something about not wanting to take or move forward. Maybe that there isn't enough funds, but there's a leaving of a depletion. From a love perspective, this is a couple that have got together, or two people that have got together. It started off quite casual with this ace that's up here. The circumstances at the time were a little bit awkward. But now they've become a little bit closer. There's here we go again. There's a hesitancy of not wanting to go somewhere. I feel it's because lessons aren't being learned, especially with this Judgment card that's over here as well. Especially from this full moon in Taurus. Reason being, this card, this Judgment card, it's a Sagittarius card. It's in reverse. And I feel because Sagittarius opposes Taurus, that might be linked to the energy from the full moon in Taurus, which was, I'd say it was around about the 19th of November, you know. There's an energy that's being a bit too free-flowing here, a bit too casual, and there's not a recognising of what it is that they're actually agreeing to. The relationship is being set up on good things, but they're not the most important things or expectations that you want from a relationship. Another person may be happy with them, as in they may be happy with those qualities, but I feel you're looking for something alternative within a relationship or a connection. Remember, this relationship doesn't have to be a romantic one. It can be a friend that you've got involved with that you can't kind of shake off, and that's why this Five of Wands is up here. They're kind of like getting involved a bit too much, becoming a bit too clingy. You see the lady there, she's walking in front, and there's a gentleman behind that's being dragged on the crutches, or he's following on the crutches, trying to keep up. Your opinion on a relationship is changing now. You're kind of getting cold feet, and that's why your feet are in the snow there. Lessons are not being learnt though. There's not a listening. There's something that's being interpreted wrong during Mercury retrograde, and you're not recognising that it was taken in the wrong way, or you want to take it in the wrong way. So you feel you can validate whatever it is. Like if somebody has said something, you know the way in which they meant it, but it come out wrong, but you're taking it in the wrong way. So you feel you can use it as an excuse to not be involved with them. There's massive emphasis though about not learning lessons. That's why this situation isn't changing. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and you're getting like a negative karma. And this is why this Five of Pentacles is coming through. You've got 3 fives. You've got the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Is there any more? This can be breathing space as well though. You're not getting any breathing space. There's always a distraction or potential for conflict, maybe between you and your party, you and a work colleague, a friend, whoever it is. I don't feel that's going to change though until the full moon in Cancer. I think that's the 13th to the 15th of January. Mars will still be retrograde then. It'll then have gone from Mars retrograde in Leo and gone into Cancer, Cancerian energy, and it'll be there right the way up until about the 25th of Feb. It goes into Cancer or leaves Leo on the 6th of January. I feel that's when annoyances start coming in, because it then starts to appear like it's gone into Cancer. And when Mars retrograde is in Cancer, that can be about frustrations, actions, decisions. There's something about a person not communicating here their wants or their needs. They're going along with something, but they're going against how they genuinely are. This might be with drink, or they're not wanting to not wanting to fully be themselves, but they're quite unhappy or making themselves go along with a situation or decisions that they're not fully happy with, to keep flings. There may be something to do with another party here, a coming in of another party. I'm getting a strong Gemini energy. This Gemini energy is coming in quite forcefully. I feel they may be trying to highlight things to you that are to give you a bit of a wobble, basically. But with Mars retrograde being in Cancer, as I said, that will be about looking at things that have been overlooked, feelings wise, emotions wise. There may be resentment that starts to creep up, and a needing to protect yourself emotionally. Four of Swords energy. Four of Swords being Libra energy. I don't feel you're coming from a place of genuineness. King of Cups, that's in reverse down at the bottom. I don't feel you're trying to kid anyone. I feel you're trying to kid yourself to make it seem like you're happy, putting yourself forward in a particular manner. It's as if you've got somebody that's gets put into a social situation and that's not who they really are, and they feel they need to manage how they are better to try and fit in with the scene, and it's just not who they are. You could get somebody who's a bit rough and ready, and then you then put them into quite a wealthy, posh environment, and they just don't fit in. And it's not because anyone thinks there's anything wrong with them. It's because this person, that's not their usual go-to place where they feel comfortable. Somebody is trying too hard here, King of Cups, and it's leaving them exhausted. The Moon energy. This King of Cups that's at the bottom though, typically read as Libra, Scorpio. When it's in reverse, I would read it more as a Libra. But there's a depletion here due to not wanting to say something. There's dinosaurs, or what I'm seeing as dinosaurs, that's on the bottom of the card there, as if they're trying to get at that angel. This person may be trying to make it themselves look like they're an angel, may even be you trying to feel more proper in the situation, but you're finding it depleting because it's not who you really are. There's a wanting to let go, let something unravel. Now that doesn't mean to say that you're a bad person. It just means that you're not showing the most comfortable version of you. It can also be that somebody is now showing them their most comfortable side and you're not really liking it. Hence why this Two of Cups is here, this couple, and it's just not moving forward. Wheel of Fortune, and you're walking away in doubt there. You feel there's some type of baggage that you're carrying and it's not sustainable. I feel you're holding something in instead of expressing yourself. If it is that you're involved with an air sign, so you're an air sign, you're involved with an air sign, there's some type of communication breakdown here. There's a communication breakdown, or it may be the way that you're both communicating, or one of you is communicating and you're not learning your lesson. It's a self-sabotage. King of Cups energy, what have we got on this, please, Spirit? Some of the cards I take one clarifier, some I take two. I mean, seriously, King of Cups in the upright. This can be Libra, Scorpio energy. As I said, King of Cups is a Libra, Scorpio. We've got one in reverse and one in the upright. Alternatively, this King of Cups is making themselves seem like they're happy, like they've got it all together, but really, they're miffed. There's something to do with these dinosaurs here, as if there's a belief system that has been held for a really, really long period of time, and they can't seem to shake it, and they're trying to rise above it. You can see the feet there, the angel, hope you can, trying to rise above the dinosaurs. It's like historical, like the dinosaurs being so many thousand years ago, a belief that's been held for so long, but they feel they can't express it because the situation is different now, because they've got to be coming across in this way. King of Cups in the upright, but really it's King of Cups in reverse. This can be contemplation as well. They've been given time to see how they've actually been, how they've reacted and responded to stuff. But with it being the moon, it's a delayed energy. They're only just clicking now. They felt it's been a justified behaviour before, but now as things are evolving and more people are starting to speak up, hence the conflict that's up here. There's a scene of repercussions of ways. Moon energy, what have we got here, please, spirits? Take another clarifier on that. 10 of Swords. There's a delay or something to do with death here, or an event of where things were brought to an end, maybe something that they were witness to. We've also got the red again that's down at the bottom. There's something to do with breathing or feeling trapped, being trapped, because that red is down at the bottom there of the card. It's wrapped around the gentleman's waist, and then we've got the red that's up here as well. There's something to do with breathing, panic attacks, being trapped, and I feel it's an emotion that's being held back, or an event that's being held back, and something triggers a party here, maybe to do with a dad, and they're putting on a brave face maybe about this event. This can be a Libra Scorpio because it's in the upright, but because this King of Cups is in reverse, this can be a Gemini. We've got the Gemini there as well. Closure may have happened round about the full moon in Gemini, the 15th of December. A letting go. Let's get another one on that Ten of Swords. What else can you give me on the Ten of Swords? What have you got for me? The Emperor. It's a dad. It's something to do with a dad. A director. Or an authoritative figure. This is a mega stubborn energy. Says stuff with absolute conviction, will not see anything from another person's perspective if they don't want to. But it's so they can keep their emotions in check. Air signs, I'm so sorry, I sent the stand flying. 8 of Cups in reverse, this is where Spirit is trying to get you to. This is a Pisces card, but it's also ruled by Neptune. I think there's an avoidant type energy here. Spirit is trying to get you to stop and to engage or reflect on what's going within. I feel it is you need some type of spiritual engagement, maybe to start meditating more. It seems like you're stuck, but it's like a self-sabotage because you're revisiting a belief or what was an old belief that might not stand anymore. It's quite a rigid outlook that's coming with it, and Spirit is trying to sway you away from that. The reason I'm saying belief is because I'm seeing that as a church there that's in the background, which has strong institutionalized way of thinking, the rigidity. Guilt. There's like a guilt that's being put onto you over something. Maybe you're going against what this belief is now, because you're realizing it doesn't fit for you and it may never have fit for you. What can you give me on that, please, Spirit? Yeah, Judgment card. That's the new beginning. Spirit is saying stop, reflect, acknowledge. Stop trying to force getting to that 10 of Cups, and that new beginning will come through. And there's a Judgment card there as well in reverse, but here you've got it in the upright. It's as if there's a new beginning waiting for you, but you're completely avoiding dealing with it, or there's something you're avoiding dealing with. You know it's there, but you feel you've gone as far as you can go, but there isn't. There's further ground that needs to be made, and that's where Spirit is trying to get you to. I know Spirit is stopping you here from making ground, but what they mean is it's a prevention of getting you to the 10 of Cups, because there's a shadow side. There's an expression here or some type of explaining with regards to feelings that needs to be done. Maybe to do with a sibling, because there's a baby that's at the top of that card there, and there's also a baby that's down at the bottom. Why is it that they're being blocked, please, Spirit? What's this blockage with the Judgment now that's in reverse? So what's this Judgment in reverse doing? As I said, we've got it in the upright there. There's your new beginning. You just can't see it yet. This Judgment, what have you got for me? And Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. You've completely disconnected from your spiritual side. I feel this is where Spirit is coming in and saying you need to meet them halfway. You're sensing that it's there, but you've cut yourself off completely because of a change in circumstances. And I don't think you realise how much of an asset it actually is. And this is where the new beginning's not coming in. Spirit is trying to connect with you here to give you guidance, and you're not picking it up. 2 of Swords energy. They're saying the new beginning is just there, and that's why this one is in reverse, because you're at a standstill here. But there's been a disruption or a disturbance that's come in, and whatever this disturbance is, it's taking you off track. And that's why you're standing still. You're waiting and asking for this transformation. Death card. So that's a Scorpio energy. That's also ruled by Mars. There's something to do with Easter here and the resurrection. Jesus and a resurrection. You may not be religious, but if we get them as holidays, bank holidays, it's something that's in our diary. I feel there's something to do with round about Easter here. And you don't see it coming. There's a stingy vibe, a real stingy vibe, and it's rattling your cage because you're not recognizing, or you don't want to recognize at the moment. You're giving somebody too much credit that they've changed and they haven't. Maybe a Virgo or a Pisces. Going on to finances though, unless you take ownership and discipline yourself when it comes to the finances, because he's carrying that pentacle there and it's in reverse, nothing is going to change. There is nothing that is going to change. Stop forcing for more, Spirit is saying. With this 8 of Cups that's in reverse, they're trying to get you to that point of realization of stopping forcing for more. And by doing that, it's as if an epiphany will come in. You'll get your new beginning. But there's a dependency here, I feel, as well. This is Sagittarius energy, and 2 of Swords there, that's Libra energy. So you've got Scorpio that's in the middle. I feel there's somebody that's stopping you from moving forward, maybe one of the 2 signs, Scorpio or Sagittarius. You're just not realising it yet. But there's a control element that's coming in. But you're not going to recognise it until this transformation goes through. I've got a feeling, if it isn't round Easter, this will be when Mars goes direct. And that'll probably be from about the 25th of Feb onwards. This can be where this energy is coming as well with the moon energy. Spirit is wanting you to hold back because something has come to an end, and really take on a boss position, the leadership role, and lead by example. But there's somebody that is taking advantage of your vulnerabilities here to build their self-esteem, to make them feel better. Could be this King of Cups that's down here, could be the Emperor energy. And it's to stop you moving forward and give you a sense of insecurity, or a false sense of insecurity, because there's no reason for you to feel like that. The judgments that are here, this can even be marriage, divorce, pension, loss of a job, redundancy. It's a massive impact and change, and it's affecting the money here. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, but it's affecting it to the point where somebody is completely unwilling to take on their responsibility, or even budge, even look at the finer details to bring something to an end. This Death card energy. There's a frugality or a holding back, but it's not just because they need to save the money, it's for control as well. This is why we've got the Wheel of Fortune that's up here in reverse, and then the 5 of Pentacles. But there's leadership that's needing to be taken from you, not just you, maybe the professionals that are involved as well with this Emperor card. There's a needing to be more sensible. Acknowledge what you've got, where you're at, and accept the situation for what it is at the moment. I'm getting a vibe where there's a pushing, a real pushing, Chariot energy that's in reverse for a different outcome. But the process that's leading up to the different outcome hasn't changed. So that's why you're getting the same result or the same outcome. It's as if there's an asking to the universe for cooperation. Wheel of Fortune that's in reverse, and it's not coming in because you're not doing your side of the deal. There is something that you need to take ownership of, responsibility of, and it can't keep being pushed elsewhere. If that isn't you, that's somebody else that you're involved with, and they're trying to cause delays with you. Knight of Pentacles, it's in reverse. But this issue is now bigger than yourself. There is a astrology aspect that's coming in as well, but it's about utilizing the energy that you've got at the moment, utilizing the Mars retrograde, utilizing the full moon in Cancer, that's in January, working with the energy and seeing what the outcome is when Mars goes direct. And the new moon in Aquarius energy comes in, because new moons is all about reset, plant the seeds with intentions, desires, and releasing it to the universe. But I don't feel you know what you're releasing to the universe yet, because you haven't changed your process on the way to getting your result. You need to be looking at your process leading up to why you're not getting the result. And I feel if you stand still and commit and be completely honest with everything that you've got and where you're at the moment, 8 of Cups energy, then you'll start to move forward. But for time being, you're not going to go anywhere expecting a result with the same process that you've applied before. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and catch up with you soon.